Welcome back. I'm Deepak. Before we dive into today's topic, please hit that subscribe button and leave a like to help the channel grow. Finger millet, commonly known as ragi, is a grain with serious history. People have been cultivating and eating it since the days of the Indus Valley civilization at Mohenjo-Daro. Today, it's making a massive comeback as a modern health food. But if you look closely at the data, the vast majority of people switching to ragi, specifically to lose weight, are actually putting on more pounds. Here is where the math goes wrong. Diet-conscious individuals often drop white rice completely, replace it with ragi, and assume the weight will naturally fall off. Instead of measuring their portions, they swap a standard, modest serving of rice for a massive, densely packed ragi mudde. A single large ragi ball can pack the exact same number of calories as eating 6 to 7 individual ragi doses in one sitting. You can replace a simple carbohydrate with a highly nutritious one, but if you ignore the sheer caloric density of the new food, the scale is only going to move in one direction. That dense nutritional profile makes it highly effective for weight loss when it's portioned correctly. At 120 calories per 100 grams cooked, it brings 11 grams of raw dietary fiber to the table. This chart shows the digestion speed of standard white rice. Within 45 minutes, it converts into sugar, creating a sharp, rapid spike. Now watch what happens when we plot ragi. The dense fiber forces the stomach to stretch the timeline. The metabolic breakdown traces a long, low curve, taking a full 2 hours to digest. For your body, this extended process translates into a physical sensation of prolonged satiety. Your stomach actually feels full longer. Because the digestion is slow and steady, you avoid sudden glucose spikes, and the biochemical urge to reach for an unnecessary mid-afternoon snack completely disappears. Fiber is only the mechanical side of the equation. On a microscopic level, ragi contains specific amino acids called methionine and threonine. These specific compounds actively seek out and break down localized fat stores, particularly visceral belly fat and fatty deposits sitting around the liver. At the same time, the grain's heavy fiber content goes to work in the gut. It physically binds to bile acids during digestion, forcing those acids to be flushed completely out of your body as waste. Your liver needs bile acids to function, so to replace what was just flushed away, your body is forced to draw from its own existing cholesterol stores to make more, naturally lowering your overall blood cholesterol levels. The mineral density follows the same intense pattern. Every 100 grams of ragi delivers between 300 and 350 milligrams of bone-building calcium. Take a look at this chart comparing calcium sources. The bar representing ragi towers 4 times higher than the bar for standard dairy milk, an extremely rare profile for any plant-based food. It also packs a heavy dose of iron, magnesium, and tryptophan. Together, these minerals repair hemoglobin, induce deep sleep cycles, and help regulate your mood, acting as a complete physiological recovery tool. To actually capture these benefits without falling into the weight gain trap we looked at earlier, you have to apply strict portion control. Limit the carbohydrate intake to just 1 or 2 doses, or a single very small mudde. Then, pair it with a massive serving of vegetables to guarantee a calorie deficit. You also need a catalyst to maximize absorption. Adding a source of vitamin C, like fresh citrus or tomatoes, ensures your body actually pulls in all that dense iron and calcium. If you want an optimized meal replacement, mix buttermilk with just a tiny spoonful of ragi flour to create ragi malt. You get a probiotic drink that leverages all the satiating properties of the grain, keeping you full for hours without the risk of caloric overload. Because the calcium concentration is so extreme, individuals who are prone to developing kidney stones need to carefully moderate their intake. The same goes for patients with chronic kidney disease, who must limit their consumption to manage the high potassium levels. Ragi is a highly efficient metabolic tool, but only if you calculate your portions correctly. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you want us to cover next in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.